BURDS Entertainment here, and today we are doing another BURDS Den video. And as you can see, I have a lineup of 5 topics again. I put it like this because they're not all in the same area, but these are the ones specifically I wanted to talk about. So with that being said, we're going to start with this one first and go left to right. Now, I do have a YouTube video here because it has something to do with this one. So let's make sure, yeah. So let's go ahead and jump straight into this. Dead by Daylight announces Attack on Titan crossover. Dead by Daylight developers Behavior Interactive announced a new Attack on Titan crossover this week. Bring the characters from the anime and manga to the survival horror game via some new cosmetics. Dwight will become Eren from Attack on Titan. Zarina will become Hanji. I might pronounce this wrong. I've been trying to watch this show, so if I do, I'm sorry. Hanji. And the Ani will be turned into the Armored Titan. And those are just the start of the crossover. A specific release date for this collection has not yet been set. Behavior said it'll be available soon. There's no shortage of skins for players to choose from in Dead by Daylight. This Attack on Titan collab will be the first anime-inspired set of skins to join the game. And to be clear, these characters are very much just skins in Dead by Daylight, not actual characters, whereas other crossovers like the Ghostface and Halloween chapters have added playable characters with their own unique abilities. Okay. In case you didn't catch the skins' first appearances during the Dead by Daylight anniversary event stream where they were revealed, you can see them below after the concert artwork for the cosmetics was shared afterwards by those excited for the crossover. And here is one picture of what we should see. Then we have this one. And then we have this. Which, although these look pretty cool to me. So with that being said, that's awesome. Behavior announced that it plans to include 10 outfits. Wow, I know that. In total for this collection. So if one of your favorites isn't represented by the ones revealed this week, there's still a chance they could make the cut between now and the time the collection is actually released. It was not specified if those 10 outfits were consistent with even split between survivors and killers, or if one side may end up with more Attack on Titan gear than the other. Okay. Alright. Let's just go ahead and jump straight to the next topic here. But that seems very interesting. I love Dead by Daylight. I wish it would pick up again because, like, it's a good game. It's just not really many people play it. Or if they do, you just can't find a game that fast. It just takes a while. But anyway, let's go ahead. Now, this is a question I'm going to have to ask my friend. You know who you are. But I just want to know if it's true for where we're at. Burger King now has Nintendo toys. Nintendo recently announced that Burger King is now officially offering various Nintendo-themed toys as part of its King Jr. meal for a limited time. The promotion, set to conclude on March 15th, is available at participating locations, includes 6 different toys and all from video games like Animal Crossing, New Horizons, Super Mario Maker 2, The Legend of Zelda, Link's Awakening, and more. Additionally, as part of a celebration of the launch of the upcoming Nintendo Switch video game Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury on February 12th, Nintendo and Burger King have teamed up to offer the chance to win a Nintendo Switch prize pack that includes the new video game and a Nintendo Switch system. Wow. Anyone that orders a Super Mario meal consists of a Whopper, small fries, and a small drink. Between February 8th and February 22nd via the Burger King mobile app or online at the fast food restaurant's website will be entered to win. Even if purchasers don't win, they will be able to grab 100 non-Nintendo Platinum points while supplies last. Now this is an old article. This is in February of last year. This is the first time I've seen anything about it, so I'm just gonna look at it and see if he had this going on at his place. But here's the toys that they had there in the Burger King. I don't think we did because I don't remember seeing anything about it. But whoever had this at their Burger King, that's pretty cool. Like I said, it's an old thread. It's like last year, but anyway. It's just something I wanted to talk about. I was interested in it, so. But it looks pretty dope. I would collect all those if I could. Moving on to the next one. Now, this one's got me really excited now. This is very much new because it came out today. every Resident Evil project in development. Resident Evil is one of the biggest multimedia franchises out there. Although it started as a video game series, it has quickly grown to encompass movies, TV shows, comics, and even a stage play. It is one of the most renowned franchises out there. Even with its logos, the series has a strange sense of identity across all these different projects, but Capcom has managed to ensure it stays successful and relevant. In 2017, Capcom gave the series a soft reboot with Resident Evil 7, great game. A game that took the series from third person to first person, more scarier. It reinvented the way the series framed its survival horror elements and created a truly terrifying experience that made fans fall in love with it all over again. Its sequel, Resident Evil Village, amazing game also, was an even bigger hit and managed to sell heaps of copies and be a hit with critics. All this happened as the series was beginning to also reboot and retool a lot of its other multimedia projects, such as 2021's Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City, a live-action adaptation of Resident Evil 1 and 2. Although film was panned by critics, yeah, that movie was awful. And I will sit here and tell you straight up right now, I would rather sit here and watch the final chapter of that Resident Evil, the last one they made that was kind of trash, over this movie, remake, whatever the hell it is. I did not like it. Did not. It is one of many other large-scale projects for the series. It's easy to lose track of everything happening, so we've opted to create a handy list of all projects, blah blah blah. So here's one, Resident Evil Village DLC. Okay. DLC for the game nearly a year after the move. Capcom hasn't had a single meaningful update regarding what they're making. We have no idea. Maybe store expansion, some sort of quirky side content, or something else. But hopefully it won't be long before we hear more about it. I did see something about this. Resident Evil Netflix series. I did a reaction on the trailer. Doesn't look too bad. It looks a lot better than the movie they just made. I will say that. But yeah, that comes out July 14th this year, etc., etc. It confirmed that all the games will be canon to the Resident Evil TV series, which should be rewarding. Well, we'll see about that. We will see, because they haven't got it right on anything they've done besides the games. But that's okay. Resident Evil Rebirth. Now, I did buy a Village, and it did come with this. And whenever it does come out, I can't wait to play it. Rebirth is an online Resident Evil game that is included with copies of Resident Evil Village. The game is a third-person PvP shooter where players play as iconic heroes from the Resident Evil franchise. If they're killed, they turn into one of the many famous Resident Evil enemies and are tasked with killing the other players. Dope. The player dies a third time, they become a human, and the cycle continues. It's a pretty chaotic idea and one that should provide an interesting gameplay experience. It was expected to launch alongside the game last May, or at least near its launch, but was ultimately delayed. As of right now, it's expected to launch in 2022, and some news may be coming soon as the game recently received a rating. Resident Evil 9, rumored. Now this right here is what's got me interested most, because we gotta have the next installment of that story, man. If you've all played Resident Evil Village and Biohazard, you know what I'm talking about. The ending for both of them, really, in a way. But I'm not gonna say anything about it because it's gonna be spoilers. But man, it's amazing. Y'all gotta go check it out. Go play it. Let's see. Resident Evil 9 isn't confirmed yet, but Capcom appeared to be setting up the game pretty hard at the end of Village. Yes, we won't spoil it. Yeah. It will conclude a trilogy. It took about 4 years for Capcom to release I already said it. Resident Evil Village, so we may be able to expect Resident Evil 9 by 2024 or 25. Dang. It's okay though, because it'd be worth the wait. Resident Evil 4 Remake. Rumor. They had 2 and 3 remakes, so I mean, that's understandable. But I'm just going to go ahead and jump straight to the next thing. A sequel to this god-awful movie? I don't even know, honestly, if I would even watch it, to be honest with you, because the movie just... I'm just going to say it like this. They pussified Leon. They made him a little B. I didn't like that. The only thing I thought was pretty damn cool was Robbie Amell as Chris. He wasn't bad, but it didn't hit for me. It didn't. But I'm gonna go straight to the next thing, guys. I hope you're all pumped for all this Resident Evil news. I am. Can't wait. Now, this right here is something that really intrigued me, and I cannot wait because this comes out next Friday. Stranger Things Season 4 finale is over 2 hours long. Holy crap. I did not know that. That is amazing. In the years that fans have been waiting for Season 4 of Stranger Things, creators of the series Matt and Ross Duffer have teased that the narrative was the biggest the series has ever seen. With the pair recently confirmed that the adventures in the upcoming season are so massive that the season finale is currently longer than 2 hours. The pair do note, however, that they are still fine-tuning the final cuts of the episodes, so it's entirely possible that the episode can be trimmed down, but with the Season 3 finale already being an extended entry at 77 minutes, the Season 4 finale would surely be the longest entry in the series to date. Stranger Things Season 4 premieres its first episodes on May 27th. Yep. Alright. A lot of it had to do with the fact that we had characters spread out in 3 locations and we had a lot more plot. It must be quadruple the plot we had in Season 3, Matt explained to the rep. That was our fun blockbuster season. This season we knew that Season 5 was going to be our last. We had to start revealing a lot. Even the creators didn't realize how big the new season would get, though with the coronavirus pandemic seeing the production shut down just weeks into filming, that put it behind bad. This allowed the entire writing team to complete the scripts before filming was resumed. This discovery also resulted in confirmation of just how sprawling this adventure would be. The more we were writing, the more we realized we needed more time in order for these reveals to land, in order for these storylines to work, Matt pointed out. Partway through, we knew we needed to ask Netflix for 9 episodes instead of 8. As we started shooting, we realized, oh, these are mega long episodes. He added, episodes 7 and 9 in particular are movies. And 9 is a long movie, but that makes me a little happy, man. Because I was worried about how they were going to do it. But hey, y'all rock out. This show hits. I've already watched it twice. Anyway, Ross Duffer continued. We're still refining it, but we will say that it is over 2 hours. It's a big one. Wow. The new season is described. It's been 6 months since the Battle of Starcourt. Okay, so this is like a plot. Okay. It's been 6 months since the Battle of Starcourt, which brought terror and destruction to Hawkins. Struggling with the aftermath, our group of friends were separated for the first time, and navigating the complexities of high school hasn't made things any easier. In this most vulnerable time, a new and horrifying supernatural threat surfaces, presenting a gruesome mystery that if solved, might finally put an end to the horrors of the Upside Down. Wow. And that is talking about that creature in the trailer. I can't wait for this show, man. I love Stranger Things. Anyway, we're going to move on to the next thing. Now, this has something to do with this, and the reason why, I'll read it. I looked this up because I didn't know this existed until I read this a little bit. I didn't read all this, I just saw a glimpse of it. So, for the first time, Dead by Daylight is adding a second chapter based on one licensed property, with the game scheduled to receive another Resident Evil chapter at some point this year. Dead by Daylight developer Behavior Interactive revealed this during the game's big anniversary event stream on Tuesday, where it shared only a brief teaser trailer for what's to come. Specifics about the chapter regarding its characters included in the next Resident Evil crossover and release date have been confirmed at this time. Okay. So the first one we got Leon and Jill, and we got Nemesis as killer. That was pretty cool. Now, as for what's planned for this chapter, the teaser offers little info about what with the system. I'm not going to read this because it's pretty much this. I'm going to show y'all that. And then, as far as official information takes us, for those whose foot stalking leaks, some info was shared earlier in the month, which may hint at what's planned for this chapter. People who have accurate info, as real content suggestions may add Albert Wesker as a new killer, which would make sense given that it's called Project W for now. That info hasn't yet been confirmed, however, and won't be until Behavior fully reveals its plans. Dead by Daylight's next Resident Evil chapter will release at some point later this year. Now, this right here, I didn't read, is what this is, and I will get straight into that. So, let's enjoy. This is the trailer for the first one, but it's a little different. Project W. It's gotta be Wesker, right? You know, I gotta get up to this game because it's like dead in a way, no pun intended, but it's not because they have they got stuff like this just recently coming out, and they're trying to keep it alive. I respect that, which I wish they wouldn't do that right now. I wish they would just make a second game and do all this content on that, because it'd be fresh and new, and everybody be on that one, you know. But like I said, I'm gonna have to play this game again. It was really fun. I had fun with my friends. Bro with me, you know, he has videos of us playing. He got the Nemesis pack. He messed us up a couple times. He even got me in the execution. If you want to go check that out, go check out his videos. You can look up Dead by Daylight, Nemesis, whatever. Yeah, it's kind of messed up, but it's a good game. It's fun times, fun times. I will get you back, bro and me. Nah, we need to play it again though, for real. I know you're watching this. Anyway, I'm going to end the video on this. Hope you all enjoyed this Birds Den talk. Much love. Always stay humble. Remember that. Check my boy Bro with me out, as I mentioned earlier. Hit that like, subscribe, and you all have a nice night.